No, we are not fucking doing that. I hit the boofy. Coughed. Oh my god. It's an X-Men sort of day. I got like multiples of this shirt. I think. I'm gonna get more. This shirt's easy to get a lot of. Because people like it and then they don't like it real fast because it's Funko. So stores are like, well, we want it, and then they don't want it. But it's a decent shirt. It's got Wolverine and Psylocke on it. It's not Marvel Rivals, but it's got Wolverine on it. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I had to just pause that music because everything you said, I didn't hear a damn word. What?
I said that I was excited to go see the new one movie.
Fantastic Four? Oh, she's excited to go see Fantastic Four. All right, yeah. The Pedro Pascal movie, where so the inverse, Fantastic Four, no one cared about Mr. Fantastic, and everyone cared about Chris Evans and Jessica Alba and the guy from Shield being the Thing. That was a big dude. Dude turning on the no meat Ray. I love using that image of a backpack. Oh, they're squishy. They want you to squish the candy because it's fluffy, like a marshmallow. It's a gummy marshmallow. It's a squishable fidget gummy marshmallow inside of a cube that you play with. And after you push it out, you can't put the candy back in because it's sealed. So it's like a disposable fidget. See? Boop. And the candy. So it's like a one way. I guess it's a way to also keep your candy clean. Guys, I got a little bit distracted here. Your boy Shabuzi has been live for 7 minutes. I still don't know who Shabuzi. Guys, we're solving this. One sec. How do I solve this? All right. Where is Gemini? Is there? Can you use the other features, or is that app only? I guess that's app only. What is Shabuzi? Who is Shabuzi? I'm so confused. I don't know who Shabuzi. Why are you looking at me like that? She's looking at me like I should know who Shabuzi is.
Pretty sure that's the singer, right?
Yeah. It says allow, but it doesn't like say like which one. Is it system? System. Bruh, Edge. Alright, maybe Edge does suck. You know, the first time I tried to do something in Edge involving a microphone, and I don't know how to switch a microphone. Maybe Edge is awful. Shabuzi? Or maybe... No, I see it right there. Oh, I see it. It's on the right. Never mind. It was just on the other side. Continue allowing. Manage? Ah. The PlayStation 5 was the microphone. We need to fix that. So we need to do that. And then we need to hit the sound settings, I think. And do a little scroll. And then... Input is set to default. Good. And then what? B. Alright, great. And then NVIDIA Broadcast Works. This is the PS5, but for some reason it doesn't work unless the device is active. So don't fuck with that and use the routing as instructed by the Chinese people. Hey, who is Shabuzi? I don't know who Shabuzi is. What the hell is a Shabuzi? I talk about Shabuzi. I say it because it's a funny meme. What is a Shabuzi? Alright, we hit enter. What's the answer, Gemini? What's the answer, my friend? I might not even bother with this new Grok shit because Gemini will probably ape that shit in like a month. I hate to be that guy, but like Google has been on top of it for $20. You stumbled upon a classic meme, Shabuzi, Twitch stream Big E playing Call of Duty Warzone. In the clip, Big E is eliminated in the game by a person with the username Shabuzi. Who's Shabuzi? I don't know. What the hell is this Shabuzi? Is this being made up? Shabuzi is also the name of America songwriter born in Virginia, Nashville, raised blending country and hip hop. He is on Cowboy Carter's as Spaghetti and Sweet Honey Buckin'. His own hit is a bar song, Tipsy. I'm in the club getting tipsy. Getting tipsy, which topped the charts around the world. So to summarize, an angry streamer is yelling about a funny username of Call of Duty. A person is... Did you just one-shot him a medic... Oh, wait. Yo, dog, did you just one-shot him a medic breakdown? I'm actually kind of impressed if these things are accurate. Can you just do a quick Google search and make sure you didn't hallucinate stuff? Let's see. We'll make it easy. Dude, just send that shit. I said memetic breakdown, but I guess it doesn't understand the word memetic and thinks medic because who says the word memetic besides me? What the fucking Colonel in Metal Gear Solid 2? Memes. I'm trying to say memetic, like meme, memetic, yes, but not medic. Yeah, we'll go with that. Guys, I gotta get the Twitch chat going. We're in the first minutes. The first minutes. Do. The first minutes. I have to check something, and if I didn't do it right, I'm gonna be so upsetty spaghetti. Guys, make sure I'm not upsetty spaghetti. I'm not upsetty spaghetti. 13 minutes. Let's check that audio. I heard a cough. I think my audio is doing just fine. It's a fight to stay alive, guys. Marion's Pizza had their 60th anniversary, and we had to drive through to go get it. Whatever, Gemini. I think you're glazing me. Anyway, let's leak the group chat. Yep, they went to Moe's. And I found one of these cards at a round 1 in Ohio. And I'm Mosa, that thing. I got the card. It was like $5. I thought it was... I made a mistake. So let me admit to my mistake. I thought this was a card that you use in a machine. Like, swipe to save your data. Tap to save your data. Exclusive new machine, round 1. Gambling horses that were on Twitter. Because I found out the gambling horses from Twitter, they were all over Twitter. Sorry, X, whatever. Dude, just buy the trademark to Twitter and call it Twitter. The fuck you trying to make it formally Twitter, dude? Just call it fucking Twitter.
It's X because he was going to make the AI bot all porn like anyway.
XXX, it's going to be all the X's all at once? Oh, man, triple X. You know he's doing X money? He's also doing X money, and he's going to make it... Well, he's going to make his own bank. He's going to make his own bank, his own app. He's going to, like, fuck the banks. It's going to be Elon Musk as the bank. And then, you know what's going to happen as soon as he does that? They're going to JFK his ass. Like, I hate to be the sadistic fuck to just outright say it, but you don't just out-thwart the banking authority. There's a reason I love the economy and I love the banking system. It operates, it functions, it works. I ain't fighting that shit. I am not Solidus Snake fighting Venomous Snake. Alright? I'm good. I'm good, dog. The Patriots will figure it out on their own. I will be patriotic towards my country and towards my government. Not towards an idealism. Because when you're patriotic towards an idealism, you start to judge yourself as better than good and evil. And that's when genocides happen. Oh, did I say a bad word? I think I said a bad word. Guys, we need to start playing the game real fast. If I don't play the game and I say more bad words, someone will come and send a drone. Don't worry, though. The United States will defend me. I found out recently that Pringles cans are getting shot out of bazookas that have microwaves attached to them to blast away drone networks. Because that That's how we get rid of drones that are operated by wire. What? They forgot about the drones operated by wire. Shit. Yeah, drones can be operated by wire, dum-dums. And you guys did not read, you did not attend the infosec meeting where they showed you that the drones could be operated by manual, and it shows. It shows. Anyway, you can get the horse gambling thing. I found this because I saw. Let me get the hashtag. This topic. I don't want to see the wrong things, but there's some sort of gambling game, and it's this game, I think. I don't know, something about feeding them carrots and getting stats on cards or something, but it's gambling. It's gambling, and it's gambling because these are real horses that actually raced in the Japanese Derby, and everyone's like, what should we name our male Grok? Oh, honey, they're making Grok boyfriend. It's over. No one's going to get laid. It's over. It's over. All the chicks with extra income are gonna spend $300 a month on a Grok boyfriend and say, "Fuck you! I got a Grok boyfriend." You gonna is like you gonna do the dishes because that's about all he doesn't do.
I'm just happy because.
Yeah, you can be as much as you want. I'm an impulsive individual that actually has the ability to communicate. Unlike 90% of the chuckle fucks going up against this AI. I don't have that chin like. Oh, this is that. That was. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can take that. Bruh. He's saying you got the beard, so I ain't got the chin line. The fuck's that shaver?
Didn't get to school today.
I'm like, you want me to show you a goddamn chin? I will cut this shit out. Ain't no Peter Griffin butt under here. All right. If I push real hard, I am the thumb. I am the thumb. Pushing up phlegm before I start playing, by the way, in case the game's stressful. You know my rule, guys. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. We gotta start the stream. Talk about shit. Get things pumping. Pump that blood. Pump that blood. I have learned that there's a little intro section rule that comes to Twitch streaming that's a politeness for the copyright holders. You don't play music. You say hi. You show that you're a human being. Now, me, I do play music. I play music that is not copyrighted yet and will eventually be copyrighted after the fact. And when I get hit with that shit, I'll just remove every single section of music. And you'll just see Mario dancing silently. But hopefully the way I've done it, there'll be a label of the video so you can see what it should have been if someone was to reconstruct it. I'm not crediting people because I want to credit them. I'm crediting them because the systems don't work. If the systems worked properly, the credit would just be given. Their thing would show up underneath. Of course, people would fuck with that. High trust, low trust society. How do you fix a high trust, low trust system? You make the low trust users get their trust up before they're allowed to do anything. And if they become low trust users, you kick them out to low trust. I think money's a trust system. That's what sucks because it stopped becoming that. It started as that, and it stopped becoming that. And that's where I get a little bit upsetty spaghetti because now that money's about a whole lot of other things, where do we do the trust now? What, a credit score? That's money again. There's no trust system. Ain't no surveillance. The AI will know. The AI will know. That's the goddamn truth, ain't it? Anyway. Have you oh, is the PS5 not on? Here, let me do that. Now the PS5 is on. And using the power of the PS5, the TV is turned back on just to annoy you. You turn that bitch off, and the PS5 turned that shit back on. And she's like, I'll put it on Netflix. I've been on Netflix. It was on SpongeBob, then it was on YouTube. Now it'll be on Netflix. Alright, let's do a quick audio check. We're checking for... Alright, let's do a quick audio check. We're checking for... Yep, that looks good enough for me. That's good enough for me. I think we've accomplished a lot with these numbers. We're getting these numbers up. Yeah, that is me. They got the whole government name on the PS5, dude. I don't care. Yeah. I am Lord. Yeah. You know, they need to make a second. Alright. You know how they used to have really dumb bits in South Park that came back for no reason and they just sort of stopped doing that? Let me get this preview. How do I get preview projector? And this one. Ayo, we're full screen now and I've got a PS5. I want Matt and Trey Parker to do that bringing dumb shit back, but stop doing it to like season 1 shit. Like, we're done with that. Stop pandering. We already did fan pandering. I want Randy to come back as Lord again, but Terminator 2 style. And to be like, I am Lord, yeah. I am Lord, yeah. Stan, we have to save Lord, da. We have to save Lord, da. And it's just a shitty Terminator 2 subplot where they rip off Terminator 2, like they used to do in old episodes. And it's just the Lord shit again. And he's just like, Dad, this has nothing to do. He's like, shut the fuck up, Stan. We have to save Lord. And it's basically them taking a huge rip and dump on Rick and Morty. I want I want Randy to kidnap Stan, pretending to be Lord as the Terminator to save the actual real Lord that Stan was saying they were because of a time misconception, so they can get Lord actually on the show. And it's a full circle event, and then the whole thing they advertise is that Lord is actually on the show and does a song, and Lord does a cover of the Terminator 2 theme. Don't call that a high idea. Do not call that a drunk idea. Call that a genius idea and fucking make it. Matt and Troy. Is it Trey or Troy? Trey Parker? Troy Parker. He's not gonna like that at all.
He was listening to your idea and then you're...
He was listening and then that happened and then they just tossed the whole thing out into the trash. Look, my memory ain't so good. Too many Red Bull.
Yeah, I know, right? Some of that.
She threw a fucking bottle this big at me. Softly. Not abusively. But she threw this at me. It was like, you fuck, give me the Red Bull. I want a sippy. I love you too. The guys don't realize that half of the good part of all those mixed drinks is just the Red Bull. Stop drinking the alcohol part. Facts, for real. Like, just drink the Red Bull. Like, you could drink the fucking mixers, dog. It's called orange juice. You know how many people be like, the mixer? You guys drink that shit straight? Needs a little vodka. Marvel Rivals season blah. What if I just queued up Death Stranding and started playing Marvel Rivals? That would be such a fucking troll. In the middle, part 2, Death Stranding, ready to play it. What's up, Marvel Rival? On the PS5, no less. Not the one we're streaming. A brand new account. Not for you. No, that would. That was fast. The game opened instantly. What the fuck? I am baby right now. That PS5 is Norman Reedus, and it's like, don't worry, little WuBu. We're here for you. You thought PS5 had no games. 2026 year of the PS5, just because you bought one. Really, Sony? For me? Yeah, you get 2 games on PS5. Oh my god, what's the other game on PS5 besides this one? I gotta be real, I don't want to play that. The Astrobot game does not count. So what's the other game on PS5 besides this one? Like, for real. You told me there'd be more games on here. You said you made a whole argument. You were like, I know you're thinking about selling the PS5 when you're done with these two games, but there's GTA 6. Yes. Okay. The only other game for PS5 will be GTA 6, and that's because I will not be buying an Xbox Series X, and I just still don't own one. And Xbox Series X didn't have Death Stranding 2. Therefore, logical puzzle, PS5 get both game, me get PS5, me play both game, me sell PS5 with both game. Me profit back money from PS5 because someone really want to play GTA 6 all day. I know it. Some motherfucker will want to play GTA 6 all day long. And they're going to give me more money because it comes with Mortal Kombat, Death Stranding, Helldivers 2, Call of Duty 6. And they're like, God damn, that's like all the games. And I'm like, yes, I have every game the PS5 ever had. Literally, I went to the Walmart section for used PS5 games. The guy pointed at a PS4 game and said, yo, just letting you know, this is also a PS5 game. You put it in your PS5. And I'm like, so where's the PS5 games? They're like, PS4 games. I'm like, what the fuck? PS5 ain't got no games. This is a game. No, we playing this. We playing this right here. Yeah. Dude, the singing is like over the top. Do I have this shit on too loud? Do I need to like turn it down just a little bit? I turn it down just a little bit. Maybe my ears were getting blasted. I'm gonna turn the headphones down. It's a tactic. Casually turn the headphones down until you're like talking over things. Get your volume at a decent level. Get your volume back down. Because if you have loud headphones on, you're gonna be shouting as a streamer, and your natural speaking volume could be too loud for actually doing a speaking environment and yelling over people. I wonder if Osmond Gold the Hermit shouts over everybody in public. Meat Canyon is right. The social disorders are parasocial, but it's a virus. Out of the Twitch. Out of this house. Out of this house. I'm a streamer. Out of this house. Alright, the Red Bull's getting to me, and it feels like I'm starting to breathe fucking bubblegum now. I just continue. I ain't gotta worry about saves. Alright, honey, so just let you know, this is Norman Reedus' room. I just want to give you a preview. You know, you need to know. Norman Reedus has a room. And then when you press start, it instantly opens. He does a thumbs up, and there's a menu.
There's an Easter egg. I want to know if they carried over. Try to zoom in on Norman Reedus' crotch.
Oh, okay.
See if the iconic stop staring at my dick.
Stop staring at Norman Reedus' dick. We have to check.
Scan.
We're staring at your junk.
It takes a minute. Come on.
He's looking agitated. Norman Reedus. We're staring at your Reedus. We're staring at your Reedus. Staring at your Reedus. Here, I'm moving it a little bit up and down, so it's like, oh yeah, I'm enjoying myself. Oh yeah. Come on, Reedus.
That's the same right there. Keep it there. So
I'm holding it. We're staring. I know, the wifey told me to keep it on the Reedus while she stares at it. She's staring at Reedus. Alright, let me just... Bro, he just, you know why? It's because I'm already in Mexico and he's been in the cocaine. And that's not a joke. So I'm in Mexico and she's like, I get it. Put it back on Norman Reedus' crotch. She's like, I get it. Put it back on his crotch.
I was going to say, I understand. Do you know what I'm talking about from the first game?
Yeah, he punches the camera. I get it. I know.
I didn't know if that was a thing that carried.
Bro, there's a lot of shit that's not in this game. You know the gold skeletons that were just in the game? The pre-order bonuses for this. The pre-order bonus codes that I got a shitload of, those are silver codes. You have to spend $10 digitally to get the gold skeleton.
Why?
Well, if you want to give Hideo Kojima more money. No, I actually am going to buy it. I want to give Hideo Kojima $10 more.
What made him specifically say we'll do it with the gold team? That's the only
Hear me out.
Alright.
Quadruple A game development prices means that people are starting to push for $80 games. Kojima comes to Sony and he says, I don't want this game to be more expensive than it should be. So, the game is then split into multiple tiers of pre-order bonus. A $60 tier that is not at the tier for the people who get it at a promotional price does not have paper pamphlet inside. It is $60. A $70 tier that shows at Target, Walmart, and is a retailer exclusive with the paper codes inside is $70. The full tier that makes Sony happy because they wanted to make the game $80 in the first place, right, is now a digital upgrade pre-order bonus that is $80. Kojima haggled with Sony and said, please do not make my game more expensive so I'm not part of this who-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
See it.
Wait a minute. Wait. I gotta check something. I can't remember how much this game is. So we need to go to the store. Huh? There we go. Death Stranding. Yeah, it's $70. So, and you're gonna say $70 is bigger than 60, but they wanted to make it 80. And I want you to know, they want to make games $80. Sony wants to make games $80. And there's... What? What? Well, one, I'm not playing this again on PS5. You guys can suck my fat cock. I already gave you a playthrough. I spent $6 instead of $25, and this would have been hell to play through on the PS5. I would have been so pissed if I had played through Death Stranding 1 on the PS5. You know that hot, sweaty room? Like, I'm not saying I don't want to play Death Stranding 2 that way, but, like, Death Stranding 1, like, my third time playing through that fucking shit, that's why it's a steaming pile to me, dude. First time, it's an experience. Second time, it's like when like, your family member comes over again, you know? The third time you're playing Death Stranding, it's kind of like that weird uncle that's overstayed his welcome and you found out that there's a hole in a wall that didn't used to be there and he had like some roid rage attack, and it's like, it's not like he did stuff that was socially inappropriate. He just is starting to damage your property and get really uncomfortable, and you're like, bro, you overstayed your fucking welcome. Can you get the fuck out? And then we're into Death Stranding 2 and I'm like, yo, uncle went to rehab. That's how I feel. So yeah, my argument was that Death Stranding 2 is $70 and they wanted to make it 80, and to make it 80 they made the digital deluxe super duper de duper version where you can spend an extra $10 on the digital deluxe super de duper version and get the gold skeleton, and you also get a hologram. But basically, it's give Kojima $10 extra button, where it doesn't all go to Kojima, but Sony is happy. And your boy Shabuzi here, just start calling me Shabuzi. It's like, no, the rapper. No, me. I am Shabuzi. Why? Me now. WuBu, the Shabuzi. Dude, he's like, the cocaine's hitting. Norman Reedus, the cocaine really just got you so out of it. He's like, he can't even. He's like, dude, can you start playing the game? And I'm like, no, it's the PS5. You gotta warm it up. We're warming up the PS5, ladies and gents. We're making sure we get those hot frames, hot and ready, Little Caesars. Honey,
Toes. What?
Toes. And they're like really detailed. You know what? You remember that whole speech about them scanning Quiet's feet in Metal Gear Solid 5? I made you sit through. I wonder if Norman Reedus is gonna have a podcast where he talks about Kojima. Kojima. Oh God, he does poses with his toes. Honey, you could stare at Norman Reedus' feet and see the wrinkles in the bottom of his feet in PS5 4K. I wonder if there's people who are like, Norman. That will totally be clipped out of fucking context, and I love it. The X-Men. He was like, yeah, you talk about my toes? My AI voice... Are you seriously? I'm saying the word... Okay, he's doing foot poses. This is getting a little fucking weird, honey. Is Norman Reedus into being looked at his crotch now, and now he's like, look at my feet? We find out Norman Reedus is a foot kinkster too, and that's why him and Kojima are great pals. Oh my god! Norman Reedus is a foot model, and that's how he made all of his money for his motorcycles. And the cocaine. I told you guys this game was going to take a lot longer. Have I ever reminded you, honey, I put the game on brutal difficulty? So the very first enemies in the game I encountered, I learned quite a few things. 1. There's no more animation canceling on binding enemies. My favorite tactic to do in Death Stranding 1 does not exist. So if an enemy whaps me while I am binding another enemy, I used to get no damage and they would phase right through me like I was a ghost, right? No, he whaps you, you take damage, and you just stand there like a goddamn Hulk, but you take damage. So now if 3 enemies are whapping you while you're binding one guy, they don't phase through you and you keep like shadow ninjaing around them and binding them. No, you just get whapped a lot with some sticks and you're dead. So, I don't know if this is a stealth game anymore. I think Kojima is telling everybody to stop playing this like it's a fucking stealth game. And he's giving everyone machine... he gave me 3 machine guns at the beginning and made it almost discouraged to use the strand, which is the binding, the sneak. I think this is the game where Kojima is saying, listen up, you little fucks. We're not sneaking around. We're going to make the bad guy Solid Snake, and you're going to stop him. Do you understand? Shoot and kill. Do not sneak. I hope. Game-wise, in Death Stranding 2, I think we're like an hour in, and that's because cutscenes where you had to like stand and watch stuff. So it's got that Metal Gear Solid 4 thing where Death Stranding 1, yeah, there was some cutscenes, but at least it was like cutscene, a little bit of walking and gameplay, then a cutscene, and then one mission, and then a big cutscene. This one was straight up, I started the game, I was getting a cutscene, then I was walking down a mountain, then I got to a building, then it was a really long cutscene that has, what's that game? What's the one where you fuck the blue chick, but it's not Avatar? And you're Pew Pew Space Marine. And it's on Xbox. 117. Everyone gets tattoos, and they wear stupid fucking jackets. And they want to fuck the blue chick. And it's not Avatar. This is bad. It's not Dead Space. It's not Halo. I don't play it, and I'm never going to play it, so I don't know it. Think, WuBu, think, process! Mass Effect! Because everyone wants to fuck the blue chick in Mass Effect. That's what I know it for. I know Mass Effect because I myself have seen pornography content, and I was like, why is there a blue chick on my screen? And then I found out Mass Effect exists. And everyone wants to fuck the blue chick. And the blue chick, ironically, looks like the blue chick from Marvel Guardian Galaxy. The one who's like the machine who fights the green chick. They're her sister. And they fist fight on the spaceship. Guys, I'm referencing so much shit, and she's looking at me like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You just mentioned porn. I'm upset. Her toes curled, her face furled. She started doing this with her fingers. I hear eagle noises. I need to get the fuck out.
I'm thinking about ice cream.
She's thinking about ice cream. Can I? BRB for what? Yeah, I don't want ice cream. Well, you're not gonna make me BRB for ice cream. You have root beer float ice cream in the freezer. No, if that's not what you want. I'm not driving to go get ice cream. Driving was never part of any of this, and there is nothing you can do to manipulate me on that. Not even sexual activity such as blowjobs. I know, the face you made was of total appallment. I have been waiting all day to play Death Stranding 2, and I have driven 3 times outside of this house for errands, one of which was not even expected. So, no, I'm playing the video game and streaming. 2 times I left the house, and I said 3. You're right, I misspoke. One of which I left the house twice, one of which was to go do an unexpected errand. 3 times is because my brain is still expecting to leave the house again, but not in my vehicle, in someone else's vehicle, to go get Sody Pops. But I remembered that will not be happening today because we were informed Sody Pop sale is happening this weekend, so there is no Sody Pops to go to. And you got really bummed out about that because you wanted to go get Sody Pops. Well, no, not now. You're not bummed out now, but in the moment you did go wham, because your mom was looking at Sody Pop sale. Then you were super excited though because you learned that the Sody Pops were really cheap, and you found like 24 Sody Pops for like $8, and you were like, yeah, that's a lot of Sody Pop. Yes, the tippy taps. I know you're editing. I'm trying to figure out like how many hours were spent on Norman Reedus' feet. For real. He had shoes on, right? In the first game?
He had his feet out.
He had his feet out? Is it just because he's more pink? I think I figured it out. Norman Reedus is more pink, and he's more human looking because he's pink. But I don't notice it right now because his face is covered in fucking cocaine. And that means he's wait, is there a shower? I haven't seen a shower. I can't exit the room. Guys, I'm trapped in here. Do I have to like zoom in on shit? Guys, I'm stuck in here. Norman Reedus trapped me in his goddamn fish tank and I can't get out. Look at my biceps, look at my back. Did they take out the shower because everyone was too freaky with Norman Reedus? If you want to watch his ass crack, you have to play with Norman Reedus and run.
Is that what you need to spend the $10 on?
No, the $10 does not unlock the shower. I swear to God, if it does. If after I put $10, there's like a fucking room, there's like something here that's a shower, and I see Norman Reedus' butt. She's looking at me and she's nodding like, yes, spend the $10. And then she
$10 on my Marvel Rivals. And I'm like, swipe money to see that ass. Swipe money to see that ass.
Yeah, you're right. I do spend money to see Marvel Rivals booty. But that's because it's an MVP. Alright, here's my logic. I like it because if I have the MVPs, right? They have to watch it too.
No, hear me out. I don't see why you need Luna Snow's booty MVP.
I don't. I haven't been. I thought that one was like super like weird. Maybe because it's like, why are we having ass shots as MVPs and tit shots as MVPs?
It's be cool for the girls, so it makes everyone happy.
Well, if that's the case, we need one. We need a weird one.
Groot, he's a tree.
Oh no, I know which one we need. We got to piss everyone off. Because you know how they're not nerfing Black Panther and everyone wants them to nerf Black Panther? Buff Black Panther and give him a foot MVP. With booty shorts, yeah. I'm talking like he's sitting in a chair with an ottoman and his toesies. I'm not doing that shit with my feet out, you sick fucks. His toesies are like doing this on the fuck. He's like, or whatever, but it's the claws or whatever. You do that, you piss off people, you turn on furries, you piss on the fucking Black Panther people, you buff them, you piss everyone off. And you make the buff so like stupid where it's like his ult grants him 10 seconds of lifesteal. But only when it's a team up with Jeff. That way it's a swimming shark combo. He gets lifesteal with Jeff. So it's a frantic aiming match. There you go. It's a Jeff and Black Panther combo where he gets 10 seconds of his ult, but only if he's partnered with Jeff. And Jeff gets the ability to hop out under and do a chomp. Look at me being a genius. NetEase, I'm doing the work for you. Jeff gets a hop and a chomp with the Black Panther, and Black Panther gets the Jeff lifesteal when he fights, but only during the ult, kind of like Storm's shit. So it's like, it's not a super buff, but everyone fucking loves it because Black Panther gets one more thing, and you've never nerfed them. You know, that's the other thing. You never nerfed Black Panther, and people are pissed off, and you give him a team up that gives him a buff. Chef's kiss.
I gotta say.
MVP where he does the feet. There we go. What?
I had an actual creative idea.
What's the creative idea?
You know, Jeff has the meme where it's him holding his breath, like, because he just hit like a bong rip or whatever it was. And
Yeah, Jeff, don't hold it in longer. You're not gonna get higher.
I know how to make that an MVP without making it smoke, but still have the face. What if an MVP is of Jeff where there's like a shark or like a fish looking bar of soap and he eats it and then he goes, and then burps up a bunch of bubbles and then comes out of the bubble wall. But we still get to see the meme face of the holding it in Jeff while he's got bubbles accumulating in his like water thing in his mouth, and he can make a bubble wall and he jumps through the bubble wall like, and it'd be funny, and we get the meme face.
Ooh.
Get a little shark, he's a shark. Get a fishy little treat bar of soap thing, and he thinks it's a treat, but it's a bar of soap instead. And we get the face.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
All right, guys. I like that. I wanted to make sure you guys could hear that. And if you couldn't, and you heard nothing, I'm sorry. I was leaning over there so you could hear her microphone. She tried. Oh man, that was a Norman Reedus level exit. All right, can I exit now, Norman? I'm hitting buttons, dude. Oh, let me out. There's progress bars for the cutscenes. Honey, if you pause in the middle of a cutscene, it tells you how long you are through it. Ah! Ah! Norman Reedus out! Everything we've wanted, everything we've needed. We have waited. How long have we been streaming? We have waited 49 minutes for gameplay, and we finally got gameplay. Norman Reedus ass. His sunburn has healed. Sunburn! Honey, did I tell you? I walked through an earthquake, and it told me a Richter scale. And I was like, fuck. I have to sit through earthquakes with luggage. Wait. Hey, wait. Has this clicked in while you're still laughing at me? Because I know you're pointing and laughing. Brutal difficulty.